Hey everyone and welcome to today's video. I hope you're all doing well. So despite the thumbnail showing 3 projects, I actually have 4 for you. So there is a bonus one and you're going to have to keep watching to see what that is. So all of these projects are really quick. They are so easy and affordable too. And you can use them for indoors and outdoors. I really hope you enjoy watching. Let's get started. So I have got these thrift finds. They were from a charity shop, and I've got this one here. As you can see, it needs cleaning, and the same with this as well. I actually have 2 ideas that I want to show you with this, and I couldn't make my mind up, so what I'm going to do is actually show you both. So as you can see, I've washed them both now, and I filled it up with some water, and I didn't fill it all the way to the top because once we put this in, the water will rise. So for the first idea, I'm going to be taking a candle, and that's going to just help weigh it down. So the next thing you want is some decorative stones. The next thing I'm going to do is take some flower heads and we're going to place them inside. It's lovely because they float, and you can also place some smaller ones beside them. And that's the first idea. This is so pretty. Now, I've always had a thing for glass, water and candles and flowers, so this is everything all in one. I also really like the stones. I think this can also be used as like wedding decor. Now for a similar idea, using the same things, we're going to bring the vase back, putting it in the centre again. And because it keeps floating around, you want to add some stones to the bottom. Then you want to place your flowers inside, and it's going to look really beautiful if you have real flowers. I only have roses downstairs and I felt like it might look a bit Valentine's-y, so I've just put the tulips in, the faux tulips, and then at the bottom again just adding the stones. And you can leave off just like that, it looks quite nice actually, but I'm going to go a step further just to show you. We're taking some tea lights, and these float, so you don't have to buy the actual floating tea lights. Whatever's cheaper and whatever you can get your hands on. I'm just going to remove them and then place them inside, and we'll see how many we need. So I'm just going to go ahead and light these. Oh my goodness, this one came out a lot better than I expected, and I wasn't going to show this idea, so I'm so glad that I did. It's actually my favourite. Now I've got another idea for you using the same base here. So you can do this to give the birds some water, maybe even a little bird bath, depending on how you do it. So we want to raise it first, and you can do this however you like with whatever you've got, like a candle holder works as well. I've got this and I'm going to put the two together. You can of course use E6000, something that will be okay for outdoors. Hot glue isn't so good. So that sits on there nicely, and I've still got the stones in there, so I'll just remove that. So you can leave this empty, but I will show you another option. Actually, it really does look nice empty, but you can add some moss, and then you can add some flower heads in. Then I'm going to be taking a beautiful butterfly. You can print this out onto some card and cut it out if you don't have one. We're just going to add it inside. I mean, that looks really beautiful. And then there's still more to come. We've got a bonus. So the top goes back on with the water. And then I'm going to be taking a terracotta pot just to put right in the centre, and it actually fits really nicely. Everything does. It's surprising when you have different things and it really just fits. I'm going to add this beautiful bird, nice and simple. I think I might have to remove some of these first. So I've got my bird in the centre of my terracotta pot, and then just placing the stones back in, just around it. Beautiful bird song going on right now. Got the windows open. So off camera I tried it without the flowers, moss and butterflies, so it was empty, and I really did like it, but now that I've added all of that I think it's better, and I'm really struggling now between the tulip one and this. I think those two are my favourites. For the last project I'm taking another thrift find, a teapot. This one's quite shabby chic and vintage, which I quite like, and then I'm going to be adding moss again to the inside. This is again going to be quite easy to do, and you can use it for indoor and outdoor. I've added this fairy accessory to the top, and then a fairy on the side, which I'm going to just add a little hot glue to. Then I'm adding some dried flowers to the side. This is baby's breath as well. Going to poke that through the moss. And if you're not a fan of fairies, you can use gnomes, or you can just add birds, something like that, and just make a little garden in a teapot. I had this in here, but I think I'm going to remove it, the string of pearls. It just does not look right, it looks too artificial. So again, I'm going to be taking some miniatures. This is so cute, look at it, 2 chicks in a nest, and then I think that's 2 little eggs there. We're going to add that right here at the front, a little bit hidden, but you can also see it, and it adds a pop of colour. And then we're going to take this rabbit that's laying down. I'm going to add it here. Again, you can secure these with some glue. So I just went to the garden, got some ivy. I think that looks a lot better now, it's a bit more natural and whimsical. I'll see if I can add any more, just because I want it to look again natural, like it's overgrown at the bottom and in the handle. I haven't done fairy and like miniature projects in a while. I really did miss it, and I think this would look so whimsical in a garden, like on a table, and then maybe natural moss would grow around it. So that's all of today's projects. I hope that they have inspired you. Let me know your favourite in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.